Why am I doing this?
Because, silly, it's time for Bradtastik's comic book collection day thing, whatever.
As you can tell by what I've just done, today is comic book collection day. This is the nerdiest thing I'll do on this channel. Hopefully, probably not. Alright, so this is going to be in no particular order, just like the Blu-rays. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one. And this is actually, okay, this might be the oldest one I own. So it is Superman, the greatest stories ever told. It is fantastic, man. You know, you start with like the lighthearted comics that you see like in the old days. And then it starts getting into this. Dude, check that. That scarred me as a child. I promise. Next we have Superman Earth 1. This was a gift from my brother. And this story was a really good origin story for Superman, the Earth 1 series. So that was a good one. Check that out if you want to get back into Superman or whatever. So next we have Walking Dead. I just bought this because why not? Like, I didn't really have anything else I wanted to buy that day. Yeah, I got The Walking Dead. I'm not really a Walking Dead fan, like, at all, to be honest. I've watched, like, 2 seasons of it. Maybe I should have gotten farther. But to be honest, I don't really like it that much. I love zombies. I didn't like it that much. So next we have Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, one of the best, and I showed you guys this movie on the Blu-ray collection. So yeah, Dark Knight Returns. It's awesome. Next we have The New 52. This is such a great series. If you want to get into Batman, I would start with this one, The Batman Court of Owls. It is such a great story. They've made a loosely based animated movie on it, and not really that good, but this comic's awesome. It's dark, it's crazy, it's scary, it's awesome. So I'm making a terrible pile down there. Next we have this, which was, I got this for $3 at Hastings when they did all these sales. But we've got the Spectacular Spider-Man, and it doesn't say the Spectacular Spider-Man on that, but that's what these stories are from. Just a little collection. So yeah, $3. Why not? Okay, next we have, I don't even remember getting these, but they were like $1. And I guess, I don't know why I liked G.I. Joe so much back then, but these are old. I got these a long time ago. So this is, like, loosely based off of the movie. Dude, I forgot I had those. Wow. And then we've got G.I. Joe Operation Hiss. So next we have, I forgot I had this too. Wow. I don't read my comics as much as I need to. God. So we got Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. This is, I think, the second volume in it. I didn't notice it was when I bought it, so it was a little confusing, but it was dark and, you know, it was really good. So, I mean, it's Daredevil. He's got to be dark. Not skin tone, but you know what I meant. Next we have Superman. I got this from the library. It is the Man of Tomorrow Archives. Just some old style, like 60s, 70s comics. Yeah, these are pretty old. This one comes from the library as well. It is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear. It says it somewhere. No, it doesn't. That was back then. Crap, I'm stupid. Next we have Daredevil, Visionaries. No, I'm not gonna say it. Daredevil, oh, Jesus Christ. Frank Miller, Daredevil. No, it's Daredevil. Then okay, this one I should have showed you right after, but this is the second New 52 installment, The City of Owls. It's the sequel to Court of Owls, and it's a really good tale. You know, it's not as good as the first one, but it's pretty good. So, and then next we have a really good story. This one's very popular. It is the third New 52, The Death of the Family, when Joker cuts off his face and all that stuff. And that's they sell this at Barnes & Noble, and you can get the mask with it. That one's really good, and that's the last New 52 ones that I have. So, oh my gosh, this is a mess. This is a mess. Next we have Superman, Camelot Falls. Never read it. Sorry, it was library, so sorry. Superman, Camelot Falls. This is actually the first one. I've read some of it. And that other one was the second one. So I still haven't really read this all the way through. It's so small though. You think I would have read it, but next we have Superman, Man of Tomorrow. This is the volume 1 edition of the archives. So I mean, it was just like the other one, you know. So yeah. I've not read this, but it's the Avengers Assault on Olympus. Let me go ahead. Okay, this is about to be the big daddy. Let me show you this. Oh god. This is all from the library. They didn't want this, so they gave it to me. It is all the Amazing Spider-Man comics. Like, Jesus. It is so freaking big. Engulfing Amazing Spider-Man! Ow, my toe. I'm getting sweaty just holding this. So yeah, Amazing Spider-Man. It'll give you a workout. Next we have Captain Marvel, The Death of Captain Marvel. So this book is The Man Who Laughs, and pretty much what it is it's the Joker's first appearance with Batman, I guess. It's his real first appearance. Next we have a famous one by the name of Year One, and I really picked this up because it came with the movies in the back. I actually really like the artwork, but the only problem with is that it's not that like smooth, silky kind of paper. It's that like normal book paper, which I don't really like that much, but it is hardcover, so that's pretty cool. We have the Dynamic Duo Archives. Got this from the library as well, and man, this is just some classic Batman. It's just awesome. Honestly, I've never heard of this guy, but it's the Warlock. Oh, okay, I've heard of him, but I've never read anything about him. Library, they gave it to me. I don't know. That was loud. Never read this either. There's a lot. Okay, there's a going on trend that I haven't read a lot of these, especially since they're from the library and I didn't buy them. But we have 3 volumes of Fantastic Four. I don't have time. Who has time to read these days? Sergeant Rock. I've never read this either. Next we have an iconic comic book, and they just adapted it into an animated movie. But we have Batman: The Killing Joke, and it just really shows how dark the Joker can get. I believe this is my personal favorite series. It's my brother's personal favorite series. It's a lot of people's, and it is The Long Halloween, and then the sequel, Dark Victory. Now, most people like this one better than Dark Victory, but personally, I like them evenly. Because, I mean, I know it's sort of, this one sort of steals elements from the first book, but I think they do it really well, and I think it's, especially at the end, I really like the ending. It's just a good way to sum up the series. So, that's, if you really want a good movie to watch, I meant book, I'm gonna go In My Life.
Oh my god! Oh jeez, oh my god!
So this book right here was a huge inspiration to The Dark Knight. This is where they got a lot of elements to make the movie. Here's the last little bit. So here is one of my earlier comics that I got, Death in the Family. This is iconic because this is when Robin dies. It is on the cover, so you can see that. Such a good book. It came out in the 80s, maybe? Not too sure. Anyways, yeah, so it's such a good story, dude. It's really good. Next we have a mediocre book. It's really not that good. I don't know why I picked it up, but it's Dark Knight versus the White Knight. It has Damian Wayne. It's like, I don't know. Red Hood's on the back, so that's pretty cool. That's like the Joker version, which is, actually it's Jason Todd. It's confusing. Don't ask me. Batman Hush. Everyone's been talking about this one. It's such a good comic book. And next we have just Arkham City. It's just a comic book. It's not, no one cares about this. And here we go into some of my manga. I've never said that word before. Like, actually, I don't think I've ever said that word before. Okay, first off, we have Death Note, and they're going to make this into a Netflix movie, I think in August. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope they don't screw it up. It's really easy to screw that up, though, I'm going to tell you. There was a sale for buy 2, get 1 free. I think that's what it was. Either way, it was buy 2, get 1 free, and then it was on July 4th, so you got like 40% off, and so that made it really, really low. So I ended up picking up these more. I've got the second one, the third one, and the fourth one, and I actually got the 5th and 6th one, and it's on the way. It'll be here probably early next week. And then I got a free book with that because I ordered them separately. So I got this one called My Hero Academia. I heard a lot of stuff about it, and so I was like, why not? I might as well. It's free. So I got that. And then the other day I picked up Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, I have a lot of comics. I can't help it. Yeah, that's my comic book collection, guys. You know what? If I brought a girl home, wouldn't she be impressed with this? Like, look at this. Look, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Barely. I'm carrying that giant pile. It's actually really hot in here anyways. I turned the fan off so you could hear me better. You guys just want me to, for the rest of this video, just to read this to you? Alright. Sounds good to me. Now, alright. At first, a speck of light and dust. An asteroid, perhaps. One more chunk of lifeless rock drifting aimlessly in from deep space. And I'm not gonna. That's, no. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. I honestly don't care if you do. It'd just be cool. So, anyways, yeah. Leave a like and I'll finish Death Note. Maybe. Anyways, Thanks for watching. I'll see you later in the next video. And I don't really have an outro, so bye.
Konnichiwa senpai, please notice me. I watch Asian cartoons. I'm a weeaboo.